All right, so this first we start with this character looks gassed. Fam, don't even move. Just don't move. Look. Look.
Wait a sec. First of all, what number color is this? Because I'm using it.
I believe it's number 3.
Okay, it's a good one.
That color is actually pretty nice. That color is actually pretty nice.
16 got the same stance, man.
16, yeah? Okay, sick.
Yes, 16 boys.
He did a 16 stance. So we're gonna start with introducing you guys to all of the normal moves. So we'll start with the 2L, so down L, the down light, so you guys can see what a 2L is. Very simple. That's a low.
It's a true low.
It's actually really cool to have it low. It's -4. It's tigerable. 7-frame startup.
7 frames.
And the good thing about it is that it's moving forward.
Yeah.
No?
That's got good range. Yeah.
Yeah. It's actually kind of similar to a Blue Goku's. So that's gonna be a... Yeah. So it's gonna be the 2L. Obviously, you're gonna be able to have high lows on this.
This is how the community works, right? If they've got a low 2L, boom, viable immediately. So the chat is happy. The chat's already happy.
Yeah, that's actually true. Then let's go to 5L. So the standing L is actually quite unique. So it moves forward a lot. It's a bit slower with 10-frame startup.
Yeah.
And it's kind of negative, man. It's gonna be -9.
It's very negative. I mean, you're not going to be staggering with this button, to be honest. I actually tested in training mode. You can guard cancel this successfully on block. So be very careful when you're throwing out these lights, stand light with UI Goku.
Yeah, it's a very unique one. What I've seen with this one as well is that if you try to tap the air on this, if you do like 5L into Dragon Rush, if you mash a button, you generally beat a Dragon Rush regardless. So that's one of the first things that you need to know.
Okay.
Let's move to the medium buttons. 2M. Show me a good 2M, Reza. Let's go. It's low. It's -7. It's 13 from. I like that.
Yeah, exactly.
I like that.
It's pretty good, but it's not busted, you know. But it's still pretty good for the character.
It's still pretty good. Has the right range. Not the fastest. Not slow either. Pretty alright. What's the 5M like? Let's go for the stand M.
5 medium is pretty dope, man. Let's go.
It's actually a 2 hits. So it's 2 hits, and the second hit hits low.
Second is low.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which means the long strings from UI Goku will have more than one low.
Okay.
So you can cancel both moves. So the first move is cancelable to anything, and the second move is cancelable to anything.
I see you.
So it actually looks like the opposite of Adult Gohan's 5L.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, it is very similar. Let's look at the heavies now. So what's the 2H, the classic, the down H, your anti-air.
The down H is pretty unique, man. Yeah. It's got 2 hits, like this way. Yeah. But on the short characters, it only hits with the first one if it blocks it, and if you block crouching, you can whiff it, and so the opponent can punish this. You know?
Okay. So it's quite unique on this. It's got 2 hits. It's kind of like Yamcha, like the smash property only happens on the second hit.
It's interesting to see this as well. The smash property is on the second hit. You're right. And it actually makes him airborne immediately. So like you're going to get some interesting combo extensions with this. Especially in the corner, you can super dash after the second hit, and then you keep the double jump, etc. So,
Plus you can cancel both moves, so you can keep your smash in combos. We'll see that, of course, a bit later. It's quite interesting one. Kind of reminds me, of course, of Yamcha. The other property I like about this is that because he jumps back automatically after this, you can kind of do a 2H and then forward dash to just stay in front. So as long as you have an assist, you can keep a string, kind of like you would do with the base Vegeta, you know, like rocket kick.
Yeah.
So you guys get like an opportunity for a mix-up with this. If you have an assist that doesn't push too much, you can actually forward dash.
Yeah. Like
so that's gonna be the 2H.
Goku, you know?
Yeah, very similar. Then the 5H, so stand heavy, is actually a pretty. So it's a pretty long range.
It reminds me of kind of a mini version of like Gogeta, you know, 5H, where he kind of rushes forward like that.
That's actually true. It's a less smaller distance. So it's a smaller distance one, and of course, if you can put the CPU to not blocking, Reza, I want people to see this 5H is a bit unique because it kind of gets you like upwards.
It looks amazing as well.
Yeah, like see, like it doesn't like most of the 5H you're sent a bit in a horizontal curve, but this one goes like quite high. So traditional rejumps are not something you're gonna be able to do. You're gonna have to like lab a bit further to find rejumps with this character, but that's gonna be 5H for UI Goku. We're almost done with the normals. If we can go for the classic, everyone's favorite Reza, 5LLL. Can you show us the
Okay, let's go with the auto combo. And the auto combo is pretty good because you got an easy side switch with this character. Let's get it. Boom.
It's all right.
Ooh, there we go.
So, to me, there are a couple of things about this auto combo, right? It's side switches. The very important thing, if you guys can see, can you just do 5 LL, Reza? The second L is actually invincible to low attacks.
Yep.
Okay, so that's interesting.
So if your opponent likes to mash 2M, he's a Beerus player, he's a Cell player, he tries to slide in on you. You know, this 5 LL is gonna clip them.
If you're an SSJ Goku, I mean...
Yeah. I mean, if you're in the SSJ Goku in 2019. and also the other thing is...
It's pretty much a teleport, you know?
Yeah.
It's pretty much a teleport, so you can use it if you like to press button, most likely in the neutral game. You can go with this one, and you can catch your opponent. Sleeping.
You get the forbidden start as well, man. You get the max. you know you're gonna see that.
And after the second hit, I've noticed you can get like 2M and then whatever you want.
Yeah.
Like it's good for combo extensions in the corner and stuff.
Yeah, you can extend quite a lot. And the third hit of the auto combo is actually a command grab, kind of like Zamasu and Majin Buu. So if you only hit the third one, that's a grab. So I think at some point in the game we'll probably find a way to set up a tick throw with this. I was trying with a few assists, but it moves forward quite a lot. So probably after level 3s, maybe a couple of moves, we'll be able to have that.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, and can we show also just for the lols, Reza, every blue square sphere with combo, the MMM, the MMM.
The medium. Alright, let's get it.
Every blue square sphere with combo. You know. That's just your MMM combo. That's gonna be the one. If you want to mash another button, you know, we're thinking about all of you guys out there. So of course, you got a couple of strings with these. You're seeing Reza right now, just going from light to medium to high to heavy, in the game, of course. But
we've got some BNBs and stuff to show off a bit later on, right? So don't worry about that.
For
guys.
now,
We're gonna get around to that. Just testing the character.
For now, we're just going for this one. Yeah. Could you set the opponent back to blocking, Reza? So we can see a bit of the... Can you do 5 LL on block? Just a 5 LL. It's -5, it's actually pretty good. You know, you can still... you
safer
can
than -9.
It is safer than -9. So right, that is the normal buttons. Then let's go for the special moves. So the first special move is the ground quarter circle forwards. So quarter circle forward in the ground.
Yo, we missed some normals with the button special.
Oh, you want to do the S first? Yeah, let's go to the S first actually. Let's do the S first actually.
Yeah, we can go that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do Sandes, the key blast. Which is not, I mean, it's more than a key blast. Yeah.
Yep, exactly. He's got 6 moves with the special button. So you're gonna start with 5S. This one is pretty good because you can't homing dash in this one. What I want to say about this character is that Migate Goku is a wall. He is a standing wall. If 3 special moves, you can't go through that with an homing dash.
No super dash.
It's kind of like Adol Gohan's 5S. The 5S will stop you. Yeah, that's the one. And you get a guaranteed wall bounce as well. Oh, can you activate the? Can you show the inputs? Yeah, chat asking for the input. Let's go. Thank you. Let's get the inputs. Yeah, command. So that's the one. All right, you get the input, guys. So yeah, that 5S gets a guaranteed ground bounce as well, wall bounce as well. Sorry. So you get a lot of corner extensions.
It's pretty quick startup as well. So like you can actually, I feel like this character is definitely going to be effective as a zoner. Like you can play him as an actual like you said, Rizza, like a wall. You can play defensive with him. You can stop them approaching. You know, kind of like Frieza almost.
Yeah.
You know,
so then
him and Frieza were BFFs, right? I mean, that's how they won the TOP.
Yeah.
So.
They're boys. Then you have the 2S, which is just a different angle for this. So it's actually similar. Like this one beats also super dashes. They basically have like pretty much beam properties.
Wall bounce. Yeah, wall bounce.
Yeah, and the wall bounce as well. So 2S pretty clean. And then last but not least, you have 6S, which is a very interesting move. So forward S. It also beats super dashes. And do you know what's the most important thing about this is...
Crazy, man. So good.
It beats key blasts, it beats super dashes, but also sometimes someone mixes you up and you're trying to reflect. This will come out and it actually covers both sides.
Yeah, it's a 360 hitbox, yeah.
So, you know, it's like... See, it's like it beats the key blast as well, so it's a pretty good S move.
I'm pretty sure, yeah, it beats like beams and stuff as well, right?
Yeah.
I think it might do.
I think it's like it's basically beam. They basically have like beam properties on these ones. Then of course he has a reflect like everyone else, like a normal reflect. That's nothing to worry about. This he ain't no Videl. Up next, I believe we can move to the special moves, right?
Actually, before we do, Rizza, could you quickly just switch to Kid Buu and get him to do a beam, and see if the 6S works?
Yeah, let's
just
get
do like
beam.
just do that with Buu. I just want to make sure. No, okay, it loses to beams. Okay.
Nice.
All right.
He lose against special beam, but not simple beam, I think.
Yes, that's the one. It's a pretty good.
Okay.
It's like it beats Ki Blast basically. It's a bit better than Ki Blast. But don't worry, we have more stuff to show. Then of course we have to move to the air normals. So quickly an air LMH, just so we can see the jump moves
it looks
from.
like 5S
from
is
UI
winning
Goku.
against the beam.
Would it cleanly win?
Yo.
That's very much startup.
No, I think
timing-wise, it looks like...
It doesn't trade.
It actually looks like it's winning, yeah, but timing-wise, it's hard as hell. That is mad active.
It's winning, man.
Yeah, it's weird.
That is mad
Like,
active.
Damn.
That is mad active.
Yep.
Damn. We're going to have to do some more tests with this one.
Move on.
Yeah, we'll definitely move on. Quickly, air normal moves, Reza. So air LMH. We can just show like what they do.
LMH, yep.
So in the air basically, so we can just see what the air moves are like. So very simple. Air is pretty simple. It has a pretty high hitbox on low bodies. You're gonna have to like delay it a bit. This is the air M.
Medium.
Yeah. And the air H looks like his 6M.
Yep.
So these are the basic moves from him. I think we can move towards the command now.
Really good.
Yeah, jump H is pretty good. Jump H is pretty good. So, up next, can we go for the ground quarter circle forwards? The quarter circle forward, LMH, they're all different.
LMH, okay. Let's get it.
So, it's a dash. This is not a command grab. It's a hit grab.
Yeah, so he gets an animation on it, yeah.
The hit looks
medium
beautiful.
one goes full screen, right?
The medium one goes full screen.
Yeah.
It's fully invincible, but has quite a long startup.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I wanted to show.
Yeah. It is not a cross-up, guys. It's not a cross-up.
Yeah.
It has quite a long startup, but it goes through a lot. It is not a grab, you can block it. You get extensions after that, of course.
It looks so cool.
It does look cool.
So something about this one as well that I discovered was you have time to, with spark activation on hit, and get the combo.
Yeah. So if you do the 26H, Reza, and then you spark, you will see that the spark whiffs.
Yeah, if you do
you
the
still
heavy
get the combo
version,
behind that. Yeah.
You do heavy version, and then you mash spark, and then you'll recover in time and still get the combo afterwards. It's crazy.
Yeah, into spark, and then you can still get the combo after that. Yeah.
You don't have to dash. Just do 2M.
Okay.
It's like it's a very
Yeah, see, look at that. That's crazy, and the damage you're going to get off that. Round start.
You know this is going to help you.
Wild. Yeah. Round start.
We've got stuff coming for you later. Don't worry, guys. And on block, it's actually pretty good. It's -2, guys. So, yes.
Oh, man.
It is what it is.
Wait, guys, half a bar, by the way. Half a bar.
I won't say anything about that, man.
Yeah. That's the one. So the medium one is full screen and -2. It could be like a reliable approach if you do assist into this and then get in.
This is season 2 GT Goku 236H. Like
it is actually. It covers a lot of. It covers a lot, and you get stuff after.
Look,
so that's the one.
Imagine playing this character with Yamcha A assist, man.
Exactly. You call an assist. You do it from afar, and you get a way in. You get a way in. That's gonna be dope. So then we can go for the air 236L. So quarter circle forward L MH in the air. So that's the one that kind of looks like Jiren's special move.
Kind of like Jiren, yeah.
Yeah. The particularity of this is that the medium one is always a guaranteed sliding knockdown, which means you get a sliding knockdown pretty much anywhere with the UI Goku.
Yep.
So if you can show like a sliding knockdown on hits, or that Kid Buu. Yeah, that's the one. It always slides, and also he lands, even mid-screen, he lands right in front of you. This is an amazing position.
Yeah, even post-vanish. So if you've used the smash effect, so do a vanish combo, Rizza, and then just end the combo with the 236M in the air.
Yeah.
So like just, I don't know, hit him and use vanish or whatever. And then just do a BNB. Finish the combo with the...
Yeah, that's the one, and then you will be able to get that...
Yeah. It knocks down. You get the side knockdown anyway still, so it's really, really cool. Yeah, there you go. So, very nice.
Alright, so yeah, this one's gonna be pretty good for combos. It has a really good sliding knockdown situation in mid-screen. We have like a lot, of course. So moving forward, we have a very, very interesting move, and I think that's one of UI Goku's most interesting moves. It's the quarter circle back.
This is crazy.
This is what happens. He has LMH, and essentially when you do quarter circle back L on the ground, you will see UI Goku starting to flip.
Yep.
So he does one flip in L, he does multiple flips in M. These flips actually go through beams. And you can then choose your follow-ups after that.
You hold the button, right, to keep him doing the flips.
Yep.
So you hold the button to keep him doing the flip.
So do 214L and just tap it, right?
Yeah. If you do just 214L without holding, yeah.
That's
it is +3. +3 on block.
It is.
It's actually pretty good, but more importantly, if you're in front of him and you do the quarter circle back M, the M crosses up. So the L stays in front and the M crosses up. Can you show the M? It kind of looks like what Videl has. That's the one.
Right.
It's a grab.
Which is kind of mad.
It's crazy that's a command grab, man. So when you do it, hold the button, and if you cross over the opponent, you can actually call assist on the other side. So do it and call assist when you go on the other side. Like stuff like this is gonna be cheap. I'm telling you.
Get mixed. And more importantly, you can choose which flip you want to cancel into the follow-up.
Yeah.
So whatever follow-up there is, you can choose which flip you want to cancel. So if you're flipping from full screen, full screen, you will be able to select L or M.
That's one of the first things I tested, man. That's so dumb.
Oh man, exactly. Yeah, so you can start.
This is gonna be like huge. This is gonna be like huge. And if you don't do anything, he finalizes with a dash, and you can cancel it anytime into what you want. But
look at the inputs.
Yeah, anytime, no matter which flip you want to cancel. There we go.
Crazy.
So if you do a full screen flip, you get that one. And then there is the H version. So the heavy version in the ground is kind of mad. Can you show the heavy version in the ground, like just the hit with the heavy? Look at the crumple. Don't move.
Combo from this.
Have you seen the crumple? You can walk forwards. You could literally walk forward and convert this one.
You can
literally do this. Do a H. Yeah, do a heavy one and walk forward.
You can,
and then continue. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
The 214. So into H. Yeah. Then walk forward and continue combo. Walk. Yeah, let's go. You can still press the button and continue the combo later.
Yeah.
You can flex.
You can walk up. You can actually get the hit. You can keep them grounded, and then you can go for a reset. You know. So, or like even if you just do like I don't know, light and then stand medium, whatever you want, you can go for resets and stuff. I think this is going to be crazy, man.
Yeah. So more importantly, and very importantly actually, the 214H is a counter. It works in the air. So can you show the air version of 214H?
Yeah, it wall bounces.
Juggle.
That's the one. So this essentially gives you a slightly different follow-up if you can do it in combo, Reza. So you can see the follow-up. It gives like a wall bounce. Yeah, that's the one. So you get a wall bounce after this, and you can like convert with a lot.
You can like.
But the very important thing about this is it's a counter. So if you can record the opponent super dashing, for example, you can actually easily counter a super dash in the air with this.
Yeah, you can.
That's the one.
So you see that? So he has like that option, you know? You have to wait a little bit, man. Yeah.
Yeah, you need timing. You're doing a bit too early. There we go. half a bar.
Massive hurt box on that.
Half a bar, don't super dash.
Yeah, the super dash flips it and then boom. Nice.
Yeah, so this is actually pretty cool. The other thing to know with this is that even if you go for your own super dash, you can extend your super dash with this move and get a bit more damage than a normal combo. So like, if you hit your opponent with super dash, you can extend with the H. And on the ground, you always get that crumple. That's really long.
Yeah, you get easy conversions airborne. Yeah, wall bounce into whatever you like.
He's got so much option to counter the homing dash, man.
We're just getting started, guys. We are just getting started. Up next, can we check the beams? So he's got two beams which are quadricycle forward S. So that's the first one. And the other one is quadricycle back S. And he goes behind.
Yeah, he goes back slightly. So there's not as much difference between the two. It's just the slight movement, you know, left or right.
Yeah.
It's the difference.
Just the movements. It pops them up. It's closer to like Cell's beam, so it pops you up. It doesn't put you on the wall.
Yeah, Cell for sure.
Yeah. So that's gonna be beams for him. Then if you can show the RS.
That's the same as his grounded one, and you can hold it as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
Always gets that wall bounce as well.
Yeah. Of course, you get a lot of this. And then, okay, Ultra Instinct Goku has something very unique, which is that if you get hit and you're recovering, you can hold the Dragon Rush button. You hold light and medium, and you get a very weird recovery. Can you show that, Reza? So if you get hit by the Super Dash...
You have to be knocked down.
Yeah, you can get hit by a Super Dash. It's a very easy way to do it for me. So if you like recall the Super Dash from him, yeah, and then get hit by a Super Dash and hold, yeah, that's a special recovery that Ultra Instinct Goku has. That's like not a down tech, not an up tech. It's a different tech.
Doesn't cost any bar.
The thing you need to know though is it's very unsafe.
Very unsafe.
Can you set the opponent to guard all so we can see?
It's very unsafe, but you can still vanish after that. So
you can vanish after that though. Yeah. So if you block, say to guard all, yeah, then do that again. Hold it. Yeah, it's minus 20.
Minus 20.
And it's not a jail, so if you vanish, the opponent can 2H this.
So use it at your own risk, to be honest.
Yeah, you could call an assist to cover it, of course.
And
so
it's airball, so
one
you
of the ways.
can punish it with an entire.
Yeah. So that's like one of those that are like very, very cool about him. So you know, you get a way to be a degen on Wake Up, basically. If you're tired of down tech buttons, you get more than down tech buttons.
Yeah,
you know,
people are going to be loving this one. They're going to be the online special, guys. Get used to it.
And it does track you. It always comes on you.
Yeah, it goes to you.
So it vanishes right next to you. So it's a good surprise move. Of course, it's very unsafe on block. It's fully invincible. So you actually need to block this.
Try and call an assist as well when you do it, Rizza, please.
Yeah, tried it. You can't call an assist when
you
doing
can't
this
call
Wake Up.
assist. Okay.
Okay, so it's a pure call then.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Okay,
that would
you
be
can't
silly
get an
if you
assist.
could.
Okay.
That'd be silly if you could.
Okay, so it's essentially a very high risk tech. It's essentially a very high risk tech. Okay. Okay. Up next, we have a move we haven't seen yet, which is the down S from UI Goku.
Yeah, the GP.
So this is basically a Dragon Punch. This is fully invincible.
Invincible move, yeah.
Yeah.
And the hitbox is huge, high up in there. And it pops him up real high as well.
It pops him up real high.
Nice.
So you're gonna be able to mash your reversals out of there. And we're of course gonna show you a bit more. And last but not least, in my opinion, the coolest move UI Goku has. It's forward heavy. So can you do that forward heavy whiffed?
Yeah, I can do this for you, boy.
This is forward heavy. So forward heavy is basically a counter that has UI Goku just coming right behind you. It will, depending on the move you used, it will punish some moves, and it will only put you in a plus situation in certain other moves. So in this case, there we go. The opponent's in guard all, and that's a punish.
So like beams and stuff, I think it's going to be a great choice.
And of course, a lot of them you cannot vanish because you're whiffing. If you cannot vanish a move on whiff, that's a free punish.
Vanish.
Yeah.
Maybe you can use like super for some moves. I'm not sure.
So
but even that's a big risk.
Yeah, I think a good showcase you can do, Reza, is get Kid Buu to record a beam. If you get a Kid Buu to record a beam, and show that that you will be able to punish that beam. It's alright, if you do this. And you can easily react to this, it's forward head, that's a punish.
Oh,
that is a punish. You cannot vanish out of this punish.
Yep. It will always go, even in the air, it will just track to you immediately.
It will track you.
He hunts you down.
It will track you like crazy.
He's like Goku, man. He's gonna find you. There's no escape.
He will slide through this, fam. All of the people who do beams full screen, they're gonna have to have a very different approach in the game.
I'm telling you, bro. UI Goku and Frieza on the same team, it's a wrap. It's kind of ridiculous to see this one. So it goes through a lot of stuff on this. Before we go on more detail on counters, there are just a few moves we haven't gone through yet. So we're just gonna go through the other moves before we show you more, guys. We need to show the supers now, Reza. So if we can do the level 1 first. So yeah, put them on hits. So, yeah, level 1, just a normal. That's level 1. So he has a level 2, so you can hold it for, like Gogeta, you can hold it for more damage. Yeah, if you can add some bars to your boy. A little bit more damage. It's always nice.
Yeah, so that's a level 2. So if you hold the button, you get this.
It pops them up pretty high though, I've seen as well. Yeah, there you go. Boom.
So in terms of damage, the level 1 is 2050 raw and 750 scaled, which means it's approximately similar to GT Goku's base level 1, the non-powered up GT Goku version. If you guys want like just a bit. So it's not one of the most powerful level 1s in the game. It's like a pretty average / low damage level 1. But you know, still pretty good for DHC, still pretty good for damage. It's just a pretty low DHC on this. Then if we can show the other level 1, Reza, which is very
so the other one is a counter.
Yeah, I heard you like counters, guys.
Yeah,
so this is a counter.
Yeah, that what's that? Quarter cycle forward and super dash, right?
Yeah.
Whoa.
So cool.
It has really good damage.
Everything in the game.
Yeah, but it only does blue life. Even if you DHC after, it only does blue life.
Right.
So it can be good to kill, but remember this is a blue life one. I was experimenting at home with like DHCs.
Not this one, sorry. It doesn't work against this. Okay. Okay.
Okay, it doesn't work on that. Okay.
Against these other doesn't. I
thought it looks like
it would win against the other level 1, but yeah, it's weird right now.
Nah. Yeah, does that work against assists?
Okay.
I don't think this contains the super. Huh?
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Do you want to try? You want to try and call an assist and see if it works? Yeah. Oh, it works on assists.
Yeah.
Damn. That works on assists. That's kind of godlike. Man, that's looking ridiculous. Okay, so hang on a sec. We've got the list of moves here while we try and figure that out. So I tell you what, let's have a look at the level 3 then, Rizza.
Okay. Yep, the level 3. Let's go.
Yeah, let's check out the level 3. Okay, so not the most damage in the world for a raw level 3. Like 4.4k. It's pretty good though still, and about kind of 1.8k scaled. You can kind of equate that to similar to Super Saiyan Goku. You know, it's kind of like a mid tier in terms of the damage wise there. So it's you know, it's still good. It's still going to be usable and stuff, but it doesn't do the most damage in the world. But what's the Oki like after that? Let's have a look again, if we can.
Oh, the level 3 again?
Yes, please. So we can just check the Oki. Like, how close is he? Let's have a look.
It's pretty far.
Yeah, it's pretty far away.
I think the range is too far.
It looks amazing, though. Yeah, he's far. Even in the corner, I think it pushes him out slightly. So he's not point blank. So he's not going to be able to get like easy kind of like ridiculous pressure mid screen. Let's say like, oh my goodness, this is insane. Yeah, we were going to get to that in a moment, but we can show that now. So what I noticed about this as well when I did some tests is he cannot, like, let's say it's like a rapid fire projectile, like I don't know, like that, or Zebroly or something. You can't stop and reflect. You have to keep walking forward throughout the whole thing. You can't stop and block either. So get UI Goku to do the beams, all of them, and then try and the S, sorry, the key blasts. Like if you can record it.
Oh, the key blasts. Okay, I can't go through this one.
So you can't go through that one.
To go with the other one. Yeah.
Okay.
Wait.
Okay, so yeah, you get hit on that one. Okay, so that one has a higher priority than just regular key blasts. Okay.
I believe it was this one that beats Kid Buu beams.
Yes.
Early.
Okay,
in the video.
That makes sense. All right, so maybe you can show it with. Yeah. Okay, yeah, there you go. Go straight through. And you won't be able to. Yeah, so like I said, you won't be able to. I don't know. Maybe if you could change one of the characters to like Zebroly or something, so we can just test it with like a rapid fire move. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Change like Bardock or something, whatever. So yeah, this is really cool. Like this is one of the things that I feel like is the most unique aspect of UI Goku. Like being able to just hold forward. Like there's no input. Like you just hold forward, you can just walk straight through. Can you do 6? No, I'm pretty sure you can't do any action out of it because it looks like you get punished.
Alright, I'm back. Sorry, my entire electricity flipped. I have no idea.
You got sent to the other dimension.
I got sent to the other dimension.
Yeah, so you try and do an action in the middle of this. I don't think you can.
But the good thing is it doesn't work if I'm trying to dash, you know?
Yeah, so you have to walk in. So if you're walking up on a character you think is using Key Blast, you better just commit to it. Pretty much. Okay. So yeah, this is really cool. So we had a look at the level 3.
Oh, actually, level 3?
We had a look at level 3
which I don't necessarily like because of the Oki. It's a bit of a lack of Oki, right?
Yeah,
on level 3.
It pushes him really far away. But to be honest, with his other tools as well.
Yeah, those of you who want to know about damage, so that level 3, the scale level 3 is 1759, which is exactly the same as Super Saiyan Goku's level 3. And big shout out, by the way, to Rin Senpai for having compiled all of the DHC damage. That helped me a lot with this. How shy people are. But yes, this is the coolest thing, right? You're going for the walk forwards.
Yeah, but it looks like you can't do an action out of it. So walk forward, and in the middle of that, yeah. See, what did you try there? Okay. You can only reflect out of it. That's the only thing you can do by the look of it.
Yeah, reflect is only like really frame 1 active, right?
You can work for 1 and do 6H.
Yeah, you could 6H, right?
Oh, you can.
Yeah.
That's dope.
So the thing with the vanish with a 6H on the Key Blast is that the opponent can vanish, but you can 2H the vanish. So if you happen to 6H that, I hope you haven't launched too many Key Blasts, because otherwise it's a rip.
Yeah, for sure. Man, that's ridiculous.
And he's good. Like, he's super good.
Yeah.
Like, from what we tested a few days ago, it sounds like he's one of the best zoner in the game, and it sounds like you can't zone him.
That's what I feel as well. I feel like in terms of zoning, he's ridiculous.
Yeah, this guy is gonna switch things up completely. Like, he completely counters characters like Zebroly and Frieza, like completely counters them straight away. Yeah. So it's going to be interesting to see how he fares against the cast.
Yeah, I think the walk forward is like, it's a particular thing, but I'm expecting to. I'm waiting to see how much people would implement this, in a game. The thing that I've been testing a lot, Reza, if you want to test, is the way you do 6H on normals. So I've tried to do like my own vanish that's blocked, and checking what normals can I punish with 6H. And I could see that pretty much all normals except lights are usually being reached by that 6H. Only lights can be blocked afterwards. I think we can showcase this to our viewers. So if you want to like, not even you can set your, so you can set the opponent to like blocking everything. Set the opponent to like guard all, and then set the under that. So can you go like at the end of the menu, like to the the counter attack setting? Set like a medium, no direction, just set like a medium. That should be why. Yeah. So if you vanish, he blocks the vanish, and then you 6H. Yeah, you could of course like do this and punish. That's the one.
That's so good.
That's the one. So similarly to Ki Blast, the opponent can generally vanish this, but if they vanish, you can still 2H the vanish.
Man, that opens up like an entirely new mind game within the game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that's ridiculous.
That is absolutely ridiculous. And the other thing like to know about this counter, something I really like is that UI Goku is actually pretty good against guard cancels, because you could see the guard cancel and stagger your string with a 6H. So if you can set the opponent into guard cancel, Reza.
Okay, sorry. So where is this option? I'm gonna put for
it's guard cancel on. You can just put the guard cancel on, like above.
Above.
Up.
Above, this one. Yeah. So if you do something into guard cancel, you can actually 6H that. So if you do like 5L into 6H, you should be able to, yes. So he's pretty good at baiting guard cancels. It won't punish, but at least you'll be able to like get away.
Surely you can just 2H that though, right?
I don't know.
You can just anti-air that raw, just like do 2H or something. Like.
Yeah, you could delay. You could delay 2H. That's insane. That's insane. That's just like one of the extra. You could 2H, depending on the moves.
Yeah, it's cool that you can do that, but like, you would probably just go for a 2H there, right?
Yeah. So his counter is something that's gonna be used to with a hell of a lot of stuff. Specific counter situations like have been checked a lot. So essentially, guys, what you need to remember is that this will counter every beam. All of the beams will be countered with this, so you need to like watch out before throwing beams. This is why UI Goku is gonna be a very scary character to face, because anyone who does beams against you might get punished. He's definitely a very fun character to play.
Whoa.
So this is something that's gonna be fun. Have you guys run through the assist while I was away?
No assists yet.
Nope.
We didn't look at those yet.
Not yet.
So
let's look at the assist then. Let's take a look. So A assist first for UI Goku.
Okay.
So the A assist is down S.
It's the DP. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So it has pretty low block stun, as you can see. Like it's 25.
Yeah, it's alright.
It's similar to Kefla. It's Kefla's A assist. It's not the best. It's not horrible. You'll be able to like use that on block. But I think the important thing about this assist is the hit stun on this. Can you do it on hit?
Oh, does it pop them right up? I imagine it does, right? Let's see.
So it pops them up, and you have quite a while to confirm the one.
Oh man, let's see here.
So you can high jump really low. You can wait for them to fall back towards you to high jump. You don't need to high jump immediately. Like wait.
Yeah. Whoa! Wait.
It's kind of like Bardock's B assist, but in a vertical way.
That's ridiculous. That's like Vegeta Blue.
Yeah. So you're able to have like quite easy like extensions with this. So that is a pretty cool one.
It's actually jam session,
cool
right?
Assist, yeah, it is a jam session. The horizontal range is like average. Can you set the opponent to jump so you can see that the vertical range of this assist as well?
So it's a high jump.
Yeah.
It should be at the top where it says standing.
It should be in pose, on top.
In pose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you should be able to like catch this kind of stuff.
You can probably react in super dash, to be honest.
Can you like record him high jumping, like high double jumping, so we can see how high the assist reach is?
Yeah, you have to do a recording.
Yeah. Do a double jump, do a double high jump, just so we can see how high it goes. Like double neutral jump, I think is gonna be easier for you. Yeah. Alright, let's see how high this switch is.
Nah,
there you go.
Jam session.
And you can obviously super dash that to confirm quite easily.
Yeah, because you can see that's it, and then boom.
Yeah. So as you can see,
there
it's a pretty good offensive assist. It's a pretty good offensive assist. It's a pretty good like combo assist. It's not the greatest for mix-ups because it's only 25 frames block stun, but in terms of combo extensions, in terms of like defensive answers, it's gonna be really strong. It's pretty fast as well. 25 frame startups, pretty fast by assist standard basically. Should we go to B assist? Yeah, it's pretty good. So B for beam.
B.
The B assist is a beam, yeah.
Bam.
Yeah, the Kame.
So
Okay.
Yeah. So this one is 40 frame startup, which is slower than your average beam like Super Saiyan Goku, Goku Black. They're usually 35 frames. This was in 40. So it's a tad bit slower, but it has the same block stun as the other beams. So you get the same mix-ups with this one than you get with like Super Saiyan Goku's mix or Trunks' mix, and it pops you up like Cell's assists.
Yeah, I mean, it looks okay. It doesn't look as good as like, let's say GT.
Yeah,
but it still looks decent.
It's a pretty good beam. It's it's pretty much I think Cell assist with a slightly different angle. So it's pretty good. Can you do it on block so people can see the block?
Man said
budget
Cell assist, yeah.
I don't know. It covers more horizontal.
I think
that's the one.
The Cell one he appears higher up.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one is more horizontal for sure.
Yeah. Cell has a more diagonal one. This one is a more horizontal one. So like it's pretty much if you want a beam assist and you're gonna swap out a character that has a beam assist, that should be a reliable assist you can use.
Yeah, it looks definitely better for like approaching. Yeah. It's a lot more useful.
Yeah. And then the C assist, which is a very standard C assist in my opinion. Like I was checking this one.
Yeah, I don't think this one tracks, right? It's not one of the ones that will reach high up in the air.
So that's the C assists. If you can put the record of the opponent jumping so you can track him. I think we recorded it already, right? Yeah.
Yep.
I call it a bit
earlier. You have to jump up with him, though.
Yeah, the tracking is
slow,
pretty hard
honestly.
to get with this. It's because it's a bit slow of a tracking. 60 frame startup, 25 frames block stun. It's a fairly standard C assist.
Try using it in an air combo, Rizza. Like just like hit him in the air and then try and call it during the air combo.
Yeah, it's gonna pop up in the air. Just give me one.
No. Like if you yeah. Oh, okay, so catches him in the air. Nice. It's one of those C assists. That's clean. Always good to have that. Well, that's good for Vegito. I might have to consider this guy. You know.
Okay. Yeah.
Blue Vegeta as well.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, essentially, I think it's a pretty standard C assist. Pretty like.
I mean, that's
classic.
the main thing for me is that it does that. Not all of them go up in the air like that, so that's why I wanted to check that. That's nice.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the one. So this is pretty much like all of the basic stuff like Goku has. Now we're gonna just run forward some of the unique stuff. So we of course run through the forward H counter, like you saw a lot about this. Run through the bit of the extensions with the 214H, like the counter, which is pretty good. I think something that I wanted to highlight, Reza, is the fact that his DP is actually a mind game on block. And that's to me the craziest thing I found with the character. So if you set your opponent to blocking, so if you do a down S on block, yeah, that's the one. So you can see it's obviously like minus 31. So if you record Super Broly doing like a 2M, for example, like can you put a 2M as an answer for Broly on the training menu? Yeah. So now if you do the DP, the 2M will punish. But if you do the DP and you cancel this to you counter super, that will catch his punish. The counter super is particle forward super dash. There we go.
And you
Good
can
luck
see the
punishing
animation.
this one.
The animation is pretty much the same, so it's kinda a guess.
Yeah,
so you can just you just have to wait.
Yeah, and of course you could say that the good answer is to Dragon Rush, to punish that, because Dragon Rush would punish the counter attempt, but then you could use a Vanish and keep it safe and beat the Dragon Rush. So what this means is that this DP on block...
For the cost of 2 bars, right?
Yeah, you're gonna use 1 bar rather.
Well, 2 bars, bar, using the counter and then Vanish.
Yeah, I mean, what I mean is it's a mind game. Like, if he Dragon Rushes, and you have not... The Dragon Rush will punish your counter.
Yeah.
But if you did not counter and just vanished, you will escape the Dragon Rush. Like, the essential situation after that DP is not a guaranteed punish, basically. That's what I wanted to highlight.
Yeah, I got you. That's interesting.
Yeah.
I'm not even going to try and take my turn back. I'm just trying to approach after that.
Yeah. I think, like, in certain situations, yeah, you might need to just wait and see what your opponent is up to after that DP, because you're gonna get caught by this super at some points.
Okay, interesting.
You know, yeah, it's definitely a pretty cool one. That should be like a pretty good one. And then if we just like can show a bit more of his 2H, because I believe we haven't like shown that much. So the 2H on block that will do 2 hits on big bodies.
Yeah.
So if you can like showcase this, yeah, and you can get pretty much a mix-up by doing 2H assist and then forward dash. It's kind of like the base Vegeta, you know, like the rocket kick into dash.
Or like
if you have an assist that doesn't really push forward, I think Trunks might push him a bit too far for this. So you get at least.
It's pretty late.
Yeah. So you get at least like a way to like keep this safe. The cool thing about this,
it's like GT 2-on-4.
Yeah. So, and if you do that on crouching characters, the second hit will whiff. So only the first hit will hit on crouching characters. So it's a bit different. Yeah, you can show that. You have Kid Buu if you haven't on Broly, to be honest. You can show Kid Buu since Kid Buu is a smaller hitbox. It's pretty much like Yamcha. Yeah, that's the one. So it's similar to Yamcha. The thing I like about this is that, yeah, you can cancel it to the quarter circle forward, and on hit you get an extension of this.
Ah, okay.
You can do this on hit into an assist.
Yeah.
So you can keep the smash from that super dash to extend the combo. If you can remove the block.
Oh yeah, because you won't use the smash. That's true.
Exactly. You don't use the smash from the... You're able to punish a super dash without using the smash from the 2H. So that's the one. Yeah, if you can assist and then convert. So any 2H could be converted to more damage than your average 2H.
Not bad.
That's nice. Pretty good. Yeah. Another thing that we can highlight with the UI Goku is just coming back to his flips for the mix-ups. We mentioned that the way he flips is that he can go in front or behind, which pretty much gives you a mix-up anytime.
Yeah, like
because any hit into the M flip.
You really have to be on your toes against this guy. Once he starts dancing around you like this, it's going to be mad scary. Like with the assist as well, scary, man. Oh man, yeah.
And even if you don't hold it and you just do the M, the M goes behind immediately. So the fact that, even if you don't really have an assist,
it's the fact that he can release it at any time on any of the flips. He can just do 1 or he can do 2. It's nasty.
Yeah, definitely. So he's gonna get a lot of mix-up. I think that makes UI Goku a pretty good anchor, because that means he can mix you up even without an assist. It's not the safest thing, of course. You don't want to go for it randomly.
Oh yeah,
you can get 2H'd. Yeah,
but it's using it sparingly. That's when these grabs work so well.
So can you 2H the light one, the L1?
Because the L1's a try again.
Not the hold one, not the hold L, just the L.
Yeah, exactly. That's this one.
Yeah. So can you 2H this without holding? Okay. So that's like one of these. For those of you who press 2H on block. That's the one. So I believe that in terms of basic stuff, guys, I think we ran through most of it. Do you guys have anything to add before we go to combos?
No, I think I'm pretty much happy, unless the chat have anything specific they want us to test.
So we will go for chat questions after the combo section, guys, because we're gonna showcase more stuff now.